People say all the time, you live by yourself.
Blurry light appears.
You know, when they say stuff like that, like I could never, I always tell them, if you had to, you don't know what's inside of you, you can do it. You have no choice, you have to.
A blurry image shows an eye blinking. Braille appears, then letters. Text, nothing about us without us. A bungalow sits behind tall trees.
I've done the sprint triathlon. I did a couple of those, and then I did a team triathlon.
Medals appear.
We did the biathlon, and that's the shooting and the skiing. And the other ones are the bike rides. You know, I still ride and I still ski. And I guess I've been totally blind about 35 years. So when people say stuff to me that are newly blind, they're like, well, you're so good at this or you're so good at that. And I could say, I've been working at it for 35 years. So give yourself a break.
On a partly cloudy day, a group in bike gear gathers around picnic tables.
iCycle is a group of tandem. We ride tandem bikes. And we have captains that are sighted, and in the back are the stokers, and they're all blind and low vision people.
Okay, thanks for the ride, everybody.
Thanks, Andre.
Well, we had an awesome ride.
Did you?
We had people falling off, no, not falling off the bike, but dropping off.
They're my family. I call it my iCycle family. They're kind of my besties.
What are you eating?
I'm eating a payday.
Yeah? You bring enough for everybody?
I did not.
How rude.
I know, I'm pretty rude.
Rude.
I've been the president for a dozen years.
What color is it?
It's apple green.
It's just a really great group of people who are fitness oriented and love to be outside. We have a great time.
Right here.
We're headed back over there.
The blind leading the blind.
I feel I have had great favor and fortune, and I want to make sure that other people get those same opportunities. And that's probably what drives me to stay as the president, so that we can get some other folks to experience these things.
Secures the strap on her helmet.
Sometimes the world seems small.
Adjusts the top.
You have to be able to take care of yourself.
Then she puts on sunglasses.
It's me.
Then she rides on the back of a tandem bike.
In a group like this, it opens it up. There's more people. You go over some of the bridges and the water. You can hear the water running.
They ride on a path.
We ride through a park and you hear all the kids and the people out there. And that's really fun. The dogs, you hear them barking. And then the fresh air and talking to your captain about nonsense. It's really fun. We just have a blast. It's just really special.
They take a break at tables, then resume their ride. A bike rests against a wall.
It's a big part of my life. Like I said, they're kind of my besties. So it opens up their world in a social way.
She to your right has the same haircut.
Yeah, that's what he knows what I'm talking about.
You know what they say, right? Is God made only a few perfect heads. Then he put hair on the rest of them.
And I want to show mine.
Oh my God, that was back in the
Let's hire people with disabilities. 70% of people that are blind and low vision, they don't have jobs. And so we're trying to change that. The Cycling My iCycle group, I have in the bylaws that at least a third of the board needs to be blind or low vision. We're talking about, you know, what matters to the blind, low vision cyclists.
They gather on a patio.
Nothing about us without us. In other spaces and places, they need to really consider everybody in the community, including the marginalized communities, that they're making sure that there's an equal experience. People being different and learning about each other, this is a good thing.
Clouds roll over treetops at dusk.
I had this dream, the world came to an end, it was apocalyptic. And there's hardly anybody around, but this autonomous car came around, picked me up, and went around and picked up all these other disabled people. And it took us to this facility that was huge, modern, all high-tech. And this voice from somewhere said, okay, you guys, now create the world according to your specification. And it was like, whoa, that was quite a dream.
She smiles outside.
So cool, because if the world is mostly blind, low vision people, just a huge thing to think about. How that would look.
Blurred lights appear, an eye blinks. Braille appears, then letters. Credits, directed by Aidan Ellis. A special thanks to Frederick Winter, Israel Taylor, Jack Wagner, Hunter Orr, Natalie Badgley, Tyron Bodison.